big is the tomato plant. And then this area over here has just been used for composting. So I'm not real sure about the dirt. So what I've done is I've gone up to the garden in a different area from where the composting was and just pulled some other dirt from there, and that's what I'm going to use to actually fill in around the tomato plant. So this tomato plant I got at Home Depot, and it's a red beefsteak by the Bonnie group. Yeah, you know, it's kind of disappointing. You work a couple years to, probably should have gone in and looked at the composting last week and given it time to clear out. But you know what? You live and you learn. So that is the very first tomato plant of 2020. We are here because we're hoping the fence will keep the deer away. We kind of abandoned the other garden because the deer would just eat everything, and that's just why we did it. So the next step is we'll cage it up, and this is primarily to support the tomatoes, the weight of the tomatoes as it starts growing. Okay, 45, 50 days from now, we should have some tomatoes producing right here. All right, so this is Dad showing Ryan this year's garden. So in order not to fight the deer this year, Ryan, over here on the left, you will see that right there. That is the very first tomato plant planted this year. And then coming to, and so you'll sit down and say, well, why are some of these tomato plants on the outside of the fence? Well, it's kind of a test. So here's a tomato plant. Here's a pepper plant. And then here's another tomato plant right there.
Why is that one not covered?
What's that?
Why is that one not covered?
Because that's a pepper. And I don't think the deer like pepper. So right there, that's a tomato plant. And then up here, Ryan, if you look, that is going to be a crooked neck squash. Fun
with
times. Then over here, another crooked neck squash.
Squash here, squash there.
And then once we get around here, that right there, another tomato plant.
That's so small.
And then as we come up this way, another pepper plant right here.
You know we got like all this land, right?
Oh, yeah, we do.
Why'd you plant it in here?
Because Mom thinks that another battle with the deer this year will leave us with deer extinct. So this
Like if we kill a deer?
up here is where we usually put our garden. And so this year what I'm going to do, see that dog run up there, Ryan?
Yeah.
That's where the okra is going to go this year.
Yeah.
Come up there and let me show you my compost bin I've been working on for a couple years. Right, we're coming up on the compost bin. So I'm thinking of going ahead and tilling up a section up here and planting my okra, and then plant some pumpkins for my pumpkin farm this year. But here is the compost bin, compost pile. You can see the eggs, shells, not as many ants right now, but man, earlier today, there were ants everywhere.
Yeah, I bet you can get them out. That looks good though.
Oh yeah, it's good soil. And actually,
you put any dirt in there to begin with?
You know, mostly it's.
There's a ton of ants over here.
Yeah, mostly it's grass clippings.
Oh yeah, there's so many ants over here.
Mostly it's grass clippings and leaves. And then I did put a bunch, you know, obviously your eggs and stuff like that. You see a lot of ants over there?
Yeah, there's so many over here.
funny?
Sure.
So earlier today, I planted a tomato cage right here,
Where?
right to your left. See right here? Right there.
Yeah.
So I put the cage up and everything, and then your mom did not like that.
Yeah, probably because it's the only thing you see when you look out here.
And on top of that, Ryan, I put another tomato cage right over here.
Yeah.
So again,
Dad, you want to shut that gate right there?
all right, we'll shut the gate.